guys, welcome to episode 4 of Seasonal Swigs and Sweets. I'm Amber.
I'm John.
And for today's beer, we are reviewing Anderson Valley's Fall Hornin.
And for dessert, we're reviewing maple frosted sugar cookies.
Okay.
Alright, let's get started. So, let's talk about this label first.
Okay, so this is from Anderson Valley. You can see a little bit of a close-up here. So on the label, we got some bats flying, an orange sky. We have a bear, with antlers. So that's different.
Hey, it's from California. We don't know what bears are there.
This is true. And on the back, they've got some bats too. So, very Halloween-y themed.
Also, really cool cap that all of these beers have here.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Cap's pretty cool. It says solar-powered brewery.
Okay, we had Anderson Valley beers are quite expensive. We were able to get this as part of a mix and match.
Yeah.
We first had this at like a tasting party, which makes us sound a million times more fancy than we already
we're so
are.
Pretentious.
But we were blown away by not this particular beer, but their oatmeal stout.
Oatmeal stout, yeah, it was really great.
We're really excited to try this.
But for the label, I think it's cool. I mean, it's different. It's a little quirky. So yeah, I mean, I think this would stand out on the shelves.
What would you rate it?
Well, comparing it to the last ones that we reviewed, this one's better. So I'll give this a 4 out of 5.
Very nice.
All right.
All right. So let's read what it says about it. It says, with a brilliant deep copper hue and creamy beige-colored head, our Fall Hornin Pumpkin Ale has inviting aromas of caramelized malt and baking bread with highlights of cinnamon, nutmeg, pumpkin, and seasonal spices.
Baking bread.
The pleasantly creamy mouthfeel and silky body embrace the sweet caramel flavors of tang and spices, with just a hint of hops, that ends in a smooth, round finish. Okay. And so it's 6% alcohol by volume, and it has an IBU of 20. It has the malts here. You can look them. I don't know much about malts, but it's pale 2-row, Munich, some others, and it also contains pumpkin puree. And the hops are Bravo, so whatever that means.
It contains pumpkin puree in this?
It does.
That's different.
So, well, they usually do. Pumpkin ales usually have some puree in the match.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought it was just all like pumpkin spice primarily.
Not all the time. I mean, sometimes maybe. And this is available from August to October, so get it while you can. All right, let's crack her open.
All right. Using the shark.
Let's smoke on that one.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to pour these to get a little bit more head this time because I keep pouring Flatland beer. This looks pretty good. Ooh, I can smell this beer already.
I can't. I'm a little stuffy. I can do it.
I think you gave yourself more.
I think that's a lie.
Okay, you picked it.
This is true. I did pick it. Oh, I can smell it a little bit now. Although I'm not going to be great at the smelling part today, so you're going to have to take over.
All right, so this head's rather creamy. It's got some rocky bubbles in there, but it's sticking pretty well.
This is a dark beer.
Yeah.
I mean, compared to last week's, this is like really dark.
Yeah, I would give this like a dark brown as the color. It is clear. It's filtered. You can't really tell because we're using wine glasses, which aren't the best for this. But
that's what we do.
Yeah, it
some
looks
carbonation.
good.
I mean, not a ton. I see some bubbles going on the bottom here.
So the smell. Smell some hops, which is different compared to all the other beers we've had so far. Definitely more hops than last time. Some malt. I don't smell a lot of pumpkin in that sort of
roasty, a little bit of a roasted.
Aroma. Yeah, a little bit roasted malty. But what I don't smell is like roasted veggies, like you would if it had a lot of pumpkin in it.
No, I don't smell much pumpkin whatsoever.
A little bit of spices. I would say actually. So like last week, I said that the shock top smelled like a cheap pumpkin pie. I'd say this actually kind of smells like a nice homemade pumpkin pie that has a lot of deep aromatic spices.
I think you're reaching on that. This does not smell like pumpkin pie to me.
I think I am.
I think you are. I'm not getting pumpkin pie off
like
this.
Not.
I mean, it's not an obvious pumpkin pie of anything. Like maybe burnt pumpkin pie crust on a pie.
A little bit, yeah. Maybe a little bit like a burnt pumpkin pie. Actually, all right, I like that.
Yeah.
All right, let's dig in.
This is not nearly as heavy as I thought it was going to be. For a dark beer, I always assume they're going to be really heavy.
Wow. I don't really know what to think about this.
This is reminding me a little bit of a stout. I mean, like, on the lighter. I mean, it's not, like, a lot, but it has that taste about it.
Okay, so it's smooth. A lot smoother than I thought it would be. I think because it doesn't have a lot of hop bitterness to it. As it sits in your mouth after, you get a little bit of a bitterness, a little dryness on your palate. Yeah, I wouldn't say that this is...
So, I'm not feeling this as a pumpkin ale.
Yeah, I wouldn't say sweet. I'm not getting a lot of...
I'm not getting it at all.
A lot of pumpkin.
That's why I thought it tastes more like a stout, because I feel like it just has that taste to it. And I'm not really getting much else besides that on my end.
Yeah, this is pretty stouty, kind of...
A
little bit.
Spices, but where's the pumpkin? There are the spices. I'm not sure.
What?
I was asking where the pumpkin.
Oh, yeah.
And the
Well,
spices
okay.
were.
You like a lot of pumpkin being brought to the table, as
well,
do I.
I like at least a hint.
But I think that regular beer drinkers don't, and so that's why I think they don't try to load this up. I think if we had a Newcastle Brown Ale here next to us, and we drank that, then drank this, I think you would be able to taste a lot of pumpkin in it. But that being said, it's not overwhelming. It's not strong. This does taste very good. I really like this. But
this tastes a bit watered down to me a little. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it tastes kind of it tastes thinner. It's like a thin drink.
In what way?
Is
it thinner than the other beers we've already had?
I'd say it's maybe on par with last week's. I just expected it to have a little bit more weight to it.
So what would you review it?
I would give this a 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5. And now is that for pumpkin ales or for beer?
I would say 2 out of 5 for like a pumpkin ale. Just because I've had better. And as a beer standalone, I would still give it a 2. I really don't like this that much.
I would for if I'm just drinking a beer. I kind of like this. I would probably give it a 3.5 or a 4. But if I'm in the mood for a pumpkin ale, which I really was today, after it was a long day. We're recording this way later than we thought we were going to 2 hours later. If you're really in the mood for a pumpkin ale, I don't think this is what you want. So for a pumpkin ale, I'm going to agree with you. I'd give it a 2 out of 5. But as a beer, I think it's pretty good. Leave it in.
And that's the final word.
Don't you dare edit that out.
On Anderson Valley.
All right.
Fall Hornin. So on that end, to stop him from choking, we have dessert now. So hold on a sec. Okay.
Now we're back.
These cookies did not turn out the most beautiful.
Yeah, they...
But we tried really hard.
And for a fact, we spelled fall on cookies.
We spelled fall.
In case you can't read.
So there's an M. See? We're not lying. We just can't really show you how nicely these came out. Props to my mom. She gave me these alphabetical stencils, cookie cutter things, so...
Alright, so anyway, these are supposed to be fall leaves. They're more... Well, first problem is we didn't have a leaf cookie cutter, I tried drawing one.
We meant to get a cookie cutter. Didn't happen.
So, yeah, so this is a maple frosting. Now, we've tried the cookies already. They were pretty good. We haven't tried the frosting yet, so...
If I'm being honest about the cookie, I think it was a little bit dry on its own. So I think adding icing is a necessity. Any kind of icing would probably be good. But anyway, we got this recipe, though. We didn't credit yet. We got the sugar cookie recipe itself from Garlic Girl. And we got the maple syrup frosting recipe from a website called Spoonful.
So we were looking for something easy and fast. It ended up being easy, not really fast.
Not fast. Hence why we're dirty at night.
We did make a little bit of a mistake.
Yeah, okay, so that was on me this time. You know, we're making the cookie dough. How hard can that be to mess up, really? But it's like granulated sugar. I took that to mean confectioner sugar. But did it make a
Anyway,
difference? I'm not sure.
You move on. I think it gave the
It is
cookies
what it
a
is.
texture.
Anyway.
A nice texture. All right, so anyway, that's supposed to be a nice fall red. Again, these are supposed to be leaves.
So it's icing. It's icing. Let's talk about the icing.
Uh-huh.
It's a little gooey.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so the icing is...
It's more a glaze than an icing.
The icing is confection sugar,
See
maple
how
syrup.
shiny? Go ahead.
Confectioner sugar, maple syrup, vanilla extract, and food coloring. So, all right, well, let's try them together.
Yeah.
Now that the cookie's hardened,
Better.
has a way more Christmassy feel to it.
It needs the crunch. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Kind of a surprise.
Yeah. Because when you try the cookie by itself, it wasn't anything special, but I think the icing of the glaze or anything adds a lot to it.
Yeah. So the icing was, as we were making it, I kind of thought it was getting a little gross because we were using sort of regular, generic pancake syrup. It actually works pretty well with this. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, it doesn't feel like you're just eating maple syrup. You know, there's a sweetness to it.
Yeah, it makes it special.
Yeah.
We didn't have a lot of time to let it set up. Or the glaze probably would have been a little bit more set than it is now.
It's still gooey.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little messy, but...
Yeah, actually, it's pretty good. So if you're going to have a party with some kids, and, you know...
And you have a fall-themed cookie cutter, because I think that would help. And make it look more impressive. But you did a very good job on the leaves, John.
Thank you, baby.
You did a really good job. I was trying. It wasn't working.
Alright, so how would you rate the dessert?
I mean, it's a simple dessert, but pretty tasty altogether. So I would probably give it a solid 3. Somewhere like right in the middle.
You know,
it's not my favorite, but it's not my least favorite
I'll
either.
go with that. I mean, it's not going to knock your socks off.
No.
If you're looking for one extra thing to add to your Halloween party, or like a kid's birthday party in fall, this is a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Good pick, John.
Way to go, John. Yeah, he picked the dessert this time, and I picked the beer.
All right. So until next time.
Till next time. See ya.
See ya.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of Seasonal Swigs and Sweets. I'm Amber.
I'm John.
And for today's beer, we are reviewing Anderson Valley's Fall Hornin.
And for today's dessert, we're reviewing a sugar cookie.
Oh my god!
These words are so dumb.
You're the one who picked the dessert. So you can talk about it. Maple frosted sugar is a sound fancy enough for you? Oh god. Okay, it's 10:15. I'm gonna hurry.
We need to focus.
Oh my god.
It's been a long day.
Tomorrow's gonna be even longer. I'm picking you up at 10 in 12 hours. I picked you up. Oh god.
12. That's fine. It's a long time. It's a long time from now. That's
a
that's
long
1.5 nights of sleep.